Hi there. I wanted to talk to you tonight about something that has the potential to be a real game changer in the classroom for you. Have you ever noticed how you are working with a child and you seem to be having a really hard time with that child, and another teacher comes in the classroom and somehow the child just changes into this angelic being that is doing everything that teacher wants them to do? They just like snap into a different state of mind. I'm going to tell you a secret. The key to having a child do that for you is a relationship. That's the difference. That's what that teacher has with that particular child that you haven't developed yet. This is the key. The foundation to everything you do in the classroom is based on a relationship. Your child will learn better in the classroom. They will be better disciplined. They will do what you say. They'll cooperate. They'll feel better about themselves. They'll feel better in interacting with the other children. Everything with your children in your classroom will go better for you and for the children if you have a relationship with them. So I want to talk tonight about kind of how to develop that relationship with the children, how to work with them, how to interact with them, and begin to build that relationship with them. We're going to see the difference between a classroom that is trying to be controlled by the teacher and a classroom that looks under control and the teacher is stepped back and not in a controlling sort of state of mind, but more interacting with the children. So I have a video that I want you to watch. Watch this first one, and we'll talk in a minute right after it.
Wow, whose turn is it to ask?
Mine.
Are you picking at my card? Ooh, are you going to ask me for that one? Okay. You can ask me.
I'm going to.
But you know what? When you pick up, doesn't it have to match?
It's okay if it doesn't match. You still get it.
Oh, okay.
It's match. Still get it. Okay. Now, what did you ask that?
A shark? Go fish. Okay, Noel.
Octopus. Seahorse.
I do.
I got two matches.
You have two matches.
Put it down on you.
Put your seahorses down right here. You get to keep the rest. Now you get to ask again. You can ask Elena or you can ask me for one.
Fish.
Which one? That one? A tropical? No, go fish.
Go fish.
Oh, and she has it. You get to go again.
I know.
3 times, Noel. Which one are you trying to get now?
I tried to get this.
Oh, who are you going to ask, Elena? Or are you going to ask me?
Do you have dolphin?
Go fish.
I have 6
Uh-oh.
Here's, I got one.
Elena, do you have a lobster? I wonder what Elena has.
Hey, look at this. You can never know what I'm.
It's your turn.
Do you have a shark?
Who are you asking? Noel?
Nope.
Okay.
Starfish.
Oops, you know what? You've got to ask for someone. Ask one. For one.
Dolphin.
What kind? Oh, okay. Do I have a what? A dolphin? Go fish.
Seahorse. Look at see what she has.
To each person to
Oh no.
the end of
Hey, Rosie, look at what she had. Rosie. What she had.
Oh, 3 seahorses.
But I got 3 octopuses, 3 starfish.
And 3 starfish. Is it my turn to ask? Okay, I'm looking for a lobster, Noel.
I know
Thank you.
I knew.
Elena, do you have an octopus? Oh, I don't know what color we'll put these Christmas cubbies. Sounds like you don't like that. What did you say to him, Miles? Hey, Mike, could you hold my cards for me while I go help with their problem?
You?
Okay, Eli's gonna play for me for a moment. Okay.
Okay, the first thing I want you to think about is where the teacher was physically in relation to the children. Did you notice that she wasn't standing above the children? She wasn't standing up, looking around, counting, or running around the room doing things she needed to do for her classroom. She was sitting at the children's level. She was eye level with the children. It's very difficult to form relationships if you never come down to a child's level. Every day with every child, you should be making time to come down to their level, sit where they are, eye level with them. If you have to sit on the floor or in a chair or wherever you have to be at that eye level with them so that they can physically connect with you. The second thing I noticed is that she was really interacting with them. She was having a real conversation with them. She was talking to them about the game. She was actually playing the game with them. And she was, actually interacting with them, not just do this or go there. She was actually present with the children, emotionally present with the children. She was actually having a real conversation with the children. That is a great way to connect. It's really, without that you can't connect. You have to find a way to really form that bond with a child, and being present with them helps them to trust you, it helps them to know you, and it helps them to like you. So you have to find a way to be present with those children. The third thing I noticed is that even though she was with that group of students, she was fully aware of everything that was going on around her as well. She was in tune with something that was happening over here. She was answering questions for a child that was over here. She was able to really pay attention to everything in the classroom, even though she was interacting with those students. So you kind of have to be able to do a lot of things at once, and I understand that you have to kind of multitask when you're in this situation. But you have to be able to also be aware of what's going on in the classroom around you and be able to get up and physically walk over to a situation. Now, she did at one point ask somebody, they called out her name, and she responded across the classroom, but she didn't deal with the situation from across the classroom. We shouldn't have to yell over there for somebody to stop doing something. We should physically get up, we walk over to where they are, we get down to their level, and we deal with things in a quiet tone of voice. We should never be raising our voices louder than the classroom setting. We shouldn't hear yelling, we shouldn't hear demands from across the room. We should be addressing things face to face with children in a calm manner. You can be an authority figure and still be calm, and that's what you need to be. So you've got to develop those relationships. You've got to be on their level to do that. You have to talk to them and be emotionally present in this situation, not doing tasks while you're paying attention over here and then just, pretending like you're playing cards. You need to be present with them to build that bond, and you need to know what's going on around you. Here's another one I want you to watch, a great example of just making that connection with the children. What else?
L-M-N-O-P. Q-R-S-T-U-V. W-X-Y-Z. Now I know my ABC. Next time, won't you sing with anything else?
Yeah. Forever Jessica.
Again? You gonna help me this time?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Where was Shaka? Where was Shaka? Sole la mattina, sole la mattina, sing, sing, song, sing, sing, song.
How about Brother John?
In English now? Oh. Anything else?
How do you
I love you. Really? Are you gonna start it?
in Spanish?
Yo no sé cantar en español.
I said because
Tú canta en español.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Faster.
And then, oh, faster. Thank you. You can sing Jingle Bell in Spanish. How do you do that? Oh, thank you. Thank you. You did 2 songs in Spanish.
Okay, so in that video, I noticed that the teacher was on the children's level. She was having great conversations with them, just like we talked about with the other video. But she also did something that was really great in getting the children involved. She was having them choose what they were going to do. They would choose the songs. They chose their instruments ahead of time. They would choose how to sing the song, and they all were happy to participate. So she didn't just tell them to go over and play in the music center. She sat down with them. She played an instrument along with them. She sang with them, and she let them choose what to sing and how to sing it. So if you put all those elements into your classroom setting, you're going to build relationships. If you're on the children's level, if you're present with them, you're actually engaged in that conversation with them. If you're playing with them, doing whatever they're doing, and you're allowing them to have some control, they're sharing the control about how things are being done so that they're getting to express their personalities and their likes and doing things their way too, along with the other children and your way. You're all working together, you're cooperating, and you're sharing that control. You're going to notice a difference in your classroom, and everything else is going to come naturally easier to you in the classroom. So take all those things with you this week and this month and really work on that and building those relationships with the students in your classroom.